Doctor Who, Christmas of the Squid. Chapter 1, A Gift to a Rose. It was Christmas Day in the Tyler flat, and Rose, Jackie, Mickey, and the Doctor were gathered around the table, engrossed in the merry festivities. Rose glanced over at the Doctor, biting her lower lip slightly as her eyes travelled up and down him. The old, ugly Doctor would never have joined her for this festive dinner, as he would have been too busy being sad about the Time War, or something. But the new Doctor was here, laughing and stroking that stylish hair. And the way he pulled that cracker. Damn. Rose decided to distract herself from all the sexiness by serving more turkey.
Anyone want any meat or what?
She cackled. The Doctor slowly turned, examining the bird.
Well,
He began.
you know, Rose, I can't say no a bit of breast.
She spluttered as he grinned and threw her a wink. She felt her knees wobble. Mickey was trying to kill himself with his fork, but unfortunately it was too blunt. Also, he might have been an android replicant, but no one would have noticed, so it probably doesn't matter much. After they had finished dinner and thrown around a few dozen more innuendos, the group settled down to open presents. Jackie got a new hairdryer, and Mickey got some socks that he suspected had been taken out of his sock drawer and wrapped in an Asda bag. They were, and had been. Finally, it was Rose's turn to open a present, and she clapped her hands in anticipation.
Oh, Doctor, you give Rose her present. Look! Over there in the corner, the big one.
Said Jackie. And she was right. It was a tall, oblong box that almost stood as tall as a person. It was wrapped in glittering purple paper, finished off with a shimmering ribbon that spiraled into a bow at the top. The Doctor bounded over and started shoving it towards Rose.
Rose, this is quite a big package I have for you,
he said, staring at her with a sexy/cheeky stare. Rose giggled and played with her hair.
I can't wait to unwrap it.
She mumbled, her hair playing intensified.
Be careful with it,
said the Doctor, his voice getting lower, and then he leaned in close and whispered,
I didn't keep the receipt.
Mickey wondered if the socks were too stretchy to serve as a makeshift noose. Rose reached out for the present, but before she could touch it, it quivered violently. Everyone froze. The Doctor's eyes bulged and he bared his lower teeth. After a moment of silence, the gift started shaking again. It was as if something was trying to get out, thrashing against the wrapped walls. The Doctor leapt between Rose and the present, protecting her and brandishing the sonic screwdriver.
My present's trying to kill me!
Rose shrieked. She reckoned this was probably the worst thing that had ever happened to her, even worse than her dad's death.
I'll protect you, Rose. Jackie, you protect Mickey,
shouted the Doctor. Mickey prayed whatever was in the present would bring him a swift and painless death. The thrashing got more violent, and the gift was bashing into everything. The coffee table, the TV, the sofa. Small tears were beginning to appear in the paper, and Rose knew it wouldn't be long before it gave away. She was right. With an almighty ripping sound and a flash of movement, a shape burst out of the present. Everyone stood still, staring at the creature. It said,
Doctor, what's that?
Shrieked Jackie.
What's it doing in my house?
I don't know, Jackie, but it appears to be some sort of squid.
The squid stood awkwardly in the torn remains of the gift wrapping. His eyes slowly moved around the room, as if he was unsure what to do next. The Doctor was still stood in front of Rose protectively. She was slightly distracted by how close he was, and took the opportunity to carefully and subtly snake her arm around his chest. Look, Rose, said Mickey, finally breaking the silence. The Doctor got you a squid for Christmas. How'd you know, mate? That's what she's always wanted. He laughed. Jackie slapped him in the face because this was no time for jokes.
No,
said the Doctor, his lower teeth still on display.
the gift wasn't from me. I thought it was from you, Jackie.
Jackie shook her head. Rose looked back at the squid to find him staring at her. He said, waving at her.
"Hello,"
Asked Rose, desperately.
"who sent me a squid for Christmas?"